Hi, in this video, I will show you the 10 fun facts about ragdoll cats. The ragdoll is a beloved cat breed around the world. This breed's name is self-explanatory, as it was named for its tendency to go limp when picked up. That's why ragdolls are sometimes referred to as floppy cats. But that's not all there is to know about this stunning breed. Now let's explore 10 fun facts about ragdoll cats. Number 10. The ragdoll is the most popular cat breed. In case you're unfamiliar, the Cat Fanciers Association, CFA, is the world's largest registry of pedigreed cats. The CFA comes out with a yearly list of the most popular cat breeds based on worldwide breeder registrations. It turns out that in 2020, the ragdoll topped the list A for the most popular breed. But this is certainly not the first time that these floppy cats have earned that title. The ragdoll has actually been in the number 1 spot for the past 3 years in a row, 2018 to 2020. Prior to that, the breed made the number 2 spot for 2016 and 2017. At the time of writing this, the CFA has not released the 2021 list yet. But based on recent years, we wouldn't be surprised if the ragdoll remains number 1, or at least high up the list. When considering this beautiful breed's calm and cuddly nature, it's no surprise that so many people have jumped on the ragdoll bandwagon. By the way, if you want us to do a video covering the most popular breeds of 2021 once the list comes out, let us know in the comments. Number 9. All true ragdolls have blue eyes. If you are familiar with the ragdoll breed, then you may have noticed that blue eyes are part of their signature look. But some people think that ragdoll cats can have all sorts of eye colors, which isn't true. In fact, a non-blue-eyed variation of this breed does not comply with the written breed standard, nor is it accepted by any major ragdoll association. So, by definition, all true ragdolls have blue eyes. However, the confusion circulating the internet is understandable, because there are breeders out there who claim to have ragdoll cats with different eye colors. While these cats may look like ragdolls, they are most likely mixed breed. It's also important to remember that people sometimes see colors differently. For example, what looks green to one person might actually be blue, and so on. Number 8. Ragdoll cats are late bloomers. Compared to other breeds, ragdolls are late bloomers when it comes to growth. In fact, they aren't considered fully grown until they reach 4 years old. For comparison, the average cat is mostly full-grown at about 1 year old. PenMD explains that after 12 months, cats continue to fill out and are fully grown by 18 months, with some taking up to 2 years. This means that our floppy friends have a much longer development period than most other breeds. Just to be clear, this does not mean that a ragdoll will look like a tiny kitten until the age of 4. Early on, they tend to gain a lot of weight as kittens. After that, they usually continue to grow and fill out slowly until reaching their final size. Ragdolls are also known to have unpredictable growth spurts. Number 7. Ragdolls are among the largest cat breeds. When people think of large cat breeds, the Maine Coon or Savannah often come to mind. If you haven't met a ragdoll in person, you might be surprised to learn that they're also among the largest cat breeds. Female ragdolls weigh between 10 to 15 pounds, 4.54 to 6.80 kilograms, while males average 15 to 20 pounds, 6.80 to 9.07 kilograms. For comparison, the average cat weighs about 10 pounds, 4.54 kilograms. When adding all of that fluffy fur to the equation, a ragdoll cat, especially a male, can be the size of a small dog. The typical ragdoll is 9 to 11 inches, 23 to 28 centimeters, tall, and the average body length is 17 to 21 inches, 43 to 53 centimeters. For comparison, the average American shorthair cat is 8 to 10 inches, 20 to 25 centimeters, tall, and 12 to 15 inches, 30 to 38 centimeters, long. Male ragdolls specifically average 9.5 to 11 inches, 24 to 28 centimeters, in height, with a body length of 18.5 to 21 inches, 47 to 53 centimeters. Females are a little smaller with an average height of 9 to 10 inches, 23 to 25 centimeters, and a body length of 17 to 19.5 inches, 43 to 49 centimeters. Number 6. Ragdoll cats are born completely white. Believe it or not, ragdoll kittens are born with totally white fur. In fact, their color typically develops at 1 to 2 weeks old. So, why does this happen? Well, it's all thanks to their genes. Like other color point breeds, such as the Siamese, ragdolls express a gene responsible for temperature-sensitive albinism. This gene blocks the pigment in warmer areas of the body such as the torso. On the other hand, it makes cooler areas like the ears, nose, paws, and tail darker in shade. Once the pigment reaches the fur, it's there to stay. As if that isn't fascinating enough, this temperature sensitivity means that your climate can also affect your ragdoll's coat. So if you live in an area that's very warm, your ragdoll's pigments might not be as deep. If you live somewhere cold, then your ragdoll might produce even more pigment than what's typical. Your cat could even end up with pigment on their back. Number 5. Ragdoll cats are usually quiet. Some breeds, like the Maine Coon or Siamese, are known for being vocal. Other breeds tend to be quiet by nature, and the ragdoll is one of them. Of course, this is not to say that every single ragdoll is quiet. At the end of the day, cats all have their own unique personalities. But in general, this breed tends to be quiet, which is part of where their laid-back reputation comes from. These fluffy pals are also frequently labeled as lap cats. So, if you are looking for a furry buddy to quietly lounge with, the ragdoll might be your match made in heaven. However, it's important to note that their quiet nature should be closely monitored. Cats in general are known for hiding pain well. But because of their quiet tendencies, the ragdoll is especially notorious for hiding pain. This has led some people to believe that ragdolls can't feel pain, which is a completely false myth. So if you own a ragdoll, just like with any other cat, it's extremely important to schedule annual checkups at the vet. Your veterinarian is trained to notice subtle signs of pain. Number 4. A two-faced ragdoll made a world record. A very special ragdoll cat first appeared in the Guinness Book of World Records in 2006. Frank and Louie had one body with two near separate faces, which is a very rare condition known as diprosopia, or diprosopus. Felines with this condition are sometimes called Janus cats. For context, the Roman god Janus was usually portrayed with two faces. Once nursed to strength, Frank and Louie was reportedly in good health. He became friends with the family dog and was even taken out on a leash for walks. Thanks to his looks, he was sometimes called Frank and Louie. The cat appeared in numerous newspapers and videos throughout the world. Frank and Louie had one brain, two noses, two mouths, and two functioning eyes. He also had a central eye, but it was blind. Cats with this condition rarely live past a day old, let alone long at all. But Frank and Louie impressively lived to the age of 15. As a result, he won a Guinness World Record for the longest-lived Janus cat. Number 3. Ragdoll cats are dog-like. Just to be clear, cats will always act like cats and dogs will always act like dogs. With that said, we should never expect one species to act like the other. However, certain cat breeds can share traits with our canine friends, and one of those is the ragdoll. This breed is often described as dog-like or puppy-like because of its loyal and playful tendencies. Like dogs, ragdolls usually love to be around their humans. They are also known to wait at the door for their human to come home. As if that isn't adorable enough, some of them like to even carry around their favorite toys. Believe it or not, it's not unusual for this breed to learn how to play fetch either. Number 2. Ragdolls tend to like water. Now that you know ragdoll cats have the reputation of being dog-like, it shouldn't surprise you that they also tend to like playing with water. It's not unusual for a ragdoll to be intrigued by the sound of a running faucet. So if you ever decide to adopt a ragdoll, don't be surprised if they end up fascinated with the bathroom. Oftentimes a ragdoll will love laying in the sink as if it's a bed. They may also want to watch you take a shower, which is either creepy or cute. You decide. None of this is to say that all other cats hate water. This doesn't imply that every single ragdoll loves water either. While it's more common for cats to dislike water than love it, at the end of the day, it depends on the cat. However, the Ragdoll is one of the few breeds that is frequently noted as enjoying good old H2O. Number 1. The Ragdoll is a fairly new breed. While it may seem like our floppy friends have been around for a while, the opposite is true. The Ragdoll was developed in Riverside, California in the 1960s, by a woman named Ann Baker. This makes the Ragdoll fairly new compared to other cat breeds. Ann went on to create the International Ragdoll Cat Association, IRCA, in 1971. In 1993, the Cat Fanciers Association started to register Ragdolls and they became fully recognized in 2000. For comparison, the oldest cat breed is generally thought to be the Egyptian Mau, which is at least 3,000 years old. Needless to say, the 1960s might as well be yesterday in comparison. When you also compare the Ragdoll to other breeds that are thousands of years old, like the Norwegian Forest Cat or Siamese, they are basically brand new.